Yo, what's up? This is Saladin Salon for Ken Corso, Ken the Depressor, and Neapolitan Mastino Historical Talk. Hopefully, y'all having a lovely day. Me, I'm off for work today, so, decided to make another video, the last one for this year, but definitely next year, you already know. But alright, just want to say a little current events that's basically going on and what's happening. Maybe you're aware, maybe you're not aware. I'm going to say this. There's been some enthusiasts that's been going around saying that I was slandering a certain person, and that wasn't the truth of the matter. And I'm glad that me and this person got to speak, you know what I'm saying, because I have a great deal of respect for this other person, and me and that person got to speak, and we got to clear the air. So again, that was a nice try, but no cigar, fellas. Secondly, also too, which I am happy, and I'm basically seeing that a lot of my sayings or work or advice is being right now being recycled by other enthusiasts. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. And if you don't believe me, check out any of my old videos. You know what I'm saying? Dealing or talking about Corsos. And there's an article that was just written about Connie Corsos in a Corso magazine. I don't know if it's from ICCF or whatever, but it was written. Son of DeMars written the article. Read our article, and you tell me if I'm lying or not. Because if she's not recycling what I'm saying, then we're thinking alike, and we're basically saying the same thing. So I'm not saying that, verbatimly, yo, I definitely know that Shauna is taking my work or saying what I'm saying and recycling it. What I am saying is it's a great possibility that we could basically see the same thing that's being done. And a lot of the issues that she's saying, I said. So, not bad for the backyard breeder, right? And that go for these other enthusiasts. And you keep on listening to these other ASS clowns, man. These dudes will sell you their mama if they could, if it was to make money on some real stuff, man. It's not for the love of the dog. It's on the sole aspect of to make money. So you jump up and you say, I'm that dude, far as this is how I get down. And actually, this is not the truth of the matter. And again, on the aspect of research, I'm really it's incumbent upon you to do so. Research, man. Research. It don't take much. Just read, man. Get you some books and read. Another advice. Grab you some old school Neapolitan books and please read the books. Read the books. Read what the books are saying. You will read that, one, that a lot of these dogs look like your Corsos of today look like those dogs from yesterday. Those kind of depressors. You will see the name kind of depressor. Learn the gait of the dog. The gait of the dog was cat-like. The bite of the dog was a scissor bite dog. You know what I'm saying? Again, the Italian enthusiasts lied about the situation. They lied. The recovery breeders. A lot of them lied. Except for Bruno Flavio, which is basically, he is telling the truth now. And even with Pablo Barber, to a certain extent, is telling the truth now. They're telling you what it is. And then you have some other enthusiasts as well that wrote articles and stuff like that. It's telling you the truth. And it's a lot of you don't want to hear the truth, though. You still want to go with the propaganda of the lie. And again, a lot of Corsos over there in Italy, some people, some enthusiasts are going back to the drawing board. What I'm saying about the drawing board is they're going back to the beginning of when they started, the beginning of the recovery aspect, or even the beginning of the essence of what the dogs are. So what they're doing is they're breeding the Aberries into the Corso, and they're breeding other dogs into the Corso, trying to make the dogs more rustic or antiqua looking, and it is what it is. And I commend them to a certain extent. My thing is, at the end of the day, too, there are still, you got to go in remote places, though, rustic dogs. You should get those dogs and you should breed those dogs. For real, for real. And the aspect of color code situations and stuff, etc. I'm seeing that a lot of Corsos are coming out Powerball now. So, like, yo, like I told you, whatever went in the dogs is manifesting and coming out. I'm not saying that the dogs are not a DQ, that a Powerball. I am saying that it is a historical color, like the pointed dogs. And that stuff shouldn't have been considered a fault. Reverse scissor bite is not the proper bite of the dogs. It's not historical sound. It was some stuff that they decided to make to try to get away from the Corso, and there's no getting away from the Neo. The Neo and the Corso is one and the same. And I'm glad that Flavio Bruno told the truth. I manifested, and you know what Flavio has written, and it is the truth. So like at the end of the day, it's like, yo, y'all guys need to, like, for real, start studying. Start to study. Like, it's the truth. It's the truth. Oh, the Corso is not supposed to be a DQ dog. Well, I mean, they come in the DQ colors. They're not supposed to be in dilute colors. Well, that wasn't the truth. If the Neo could be that color, so can the Corso, because the Corso and the Neo is one and the same. And also, the Corso has the Miranda, the sheepdog component in it, just like the Sicilian Baccaro has the sheepdog component, because the Sicilian Baccaro is a kind of depressor. It has the Sicilian sheepdog in it, and those dogs come pointed as well. And only thing you got to do is look at the cousin breeds of the Corso, or the Romans that traveled all throughout Europe and left their dogs behind. And look at the color code of those dogs, and the genetic makeup of the breeds that I'm basically saying. They look almost identical the same, or look like a Mezzo Corso, if that's what you want to call. You know what I'm saying? It looks just like it. So like, you got to make the connection, people. Like on some real stuff, man. It wasn't all what it's cracked up to be. So now, on historical talk, I gave you the true essence of it, man. And this is where you have a better understanding of how to breed your dogs. Now, also, too, developing bloodlines and etc. I'm telling you, not just me, but other enthusiasts as well, it's telling you how to breed your dogs, man. So it's not on the aspect that, yo, we trying to sabotage you or basically trying to uneducate you. We're trying to educate you. And a lot of other enthusiasts wasn't talking this. They wasn't talking that. So, you know, like at the end of the day, like I said, not bad for the blackyard breeder. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the blackyard breeder is supposed to be the money hungrier dude. The blackyard breeder is supposed to be the dude that's not, you know, that's all about getting paper. Facebook is free. I don't get paid for this. I don't get paid for this. And yo, I'm not affiliated with no other registries, etc. You know what I'm saying? Except for one now, and that's the Neapolitan Mastiff registry, you know, that Mike Santilli father founded, and Mike is taking over again. Yeah, I'm affiliated with that. Hopefully, you know, that when that gets established and gets started, which is getting started, that yo, like, better Corsos will be bred, but kind of the presses, so to speak, man. Because, yo, like I said, the Corso was in a bad state. Yo, you got a lot of these epileptic dogs that's running around, coming out of certain bloodlines and etc. And these show breeders know about it, and they're not putting the brakes on that stuff, man. They continuously breed that stuff. Now, I said something about it. Now, another enthusiast want to talk about it, and now he wants to try to address it. But, yo, like I said, at the end of the day, he was throwing another black dude underneath the bus, so to speak, and not everybody else that has that type of bloodlines. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if you look, and with Shana DeMoss, I heard what she's going to do, and Jeff Hall said he's going to do the same thing, which I'm going to see if they do the same thing, because I got some dogs that I got jotted down that other enthusiasts gave me pedigrees and stuff like that, that their dogs had the epilepsy, and I noticed the connection. I noticed that there's a certain group of dogs that are bred in the same format, that's all in these affected dogs' pedigrees on some real stuff. Or dogs that are kind of bred the same or have the same type of dog or the same name of the dog in their pedigrees as well. So like that's not how can I say this? That is not coinky dinky. That is what it is. So that's letting you know that them bloodlines and those dogs are defected and those dogs are carriers. So if you constantly keep breeding that stuff, you're going to constantly keep getting that stuff no matter what. So there's no shortcuts in this situation. There's no shortcuts in breeding, period, man. You have to take responsibility of your breeding programs, man. And that's all Saladin ever stressed to you guys, man. Take responsibility for your breeding programs and do that thing correctly, man. So with me saying that, you know what I'm saying, good luck. You know what I'm saying? It's a new year. Hopefully that, you know, a lot of positive things get done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with the arguing and the bickering and all that other crazy mess, man. And another thing also, too, if you're trying to show me your dog, this is a future reference. That go for any and everybody, any enthusiast. If you're trying to show me a dog, please show me the dog correctly. Have the dog stand in this, like if I was a show judge. Please have your dog stand in the proper format. Let me see the head. Let me see the body. Let me see your dog sideways. Let me see it frontwards so I can get a better look at your dog. If your dog is sitting down, I can't tell nothing. And if your dog got the head type, you know what I'm saying, of a hyper dog, traditional, not traditional, like, yo, I still can't judge your dog unless I see the whole entire dog. Simple as that, too. So don't sit there, yo, well, what do you think about this dog? And your dog is sitting down. And then when I ask you about it, you're not saying nothing. Like, yo, man, come on, man. I got no time for the childish games, man. If you want an educated answer, please do it correctly on some real stuff so I can see your dog if you're going to ask me the question. For real talk, real talk. And if you really want to know, let me see that dog gait. Let me see the texture of your dog's coat, because also, too, I'm seeing a lot of you enthusiasts are getting away from it's the texture of the coat, man. The shorter the coat, man, the more you're telling me that your dog is not a Corso. How your dog is positioned and how it's squared up and not rectangular is showing me that your dog is not a Corso. Like, for real, man. Like, come on. There's other little aspects of this thing, too, man. This is what I was saying about the Italians breeding foreign dogs into the dog, man. That doesn't make a Corso. That's not a Corso, man. The Corso, yeah, it's a mixed dog, but it's a traditional dog. The dogs that are traditional in that region or their land, you know what I'm saying? Or those breeds of dogs that's in Italy. That's how the Corso was made. You know what I'm saying? You don't get a foreign dog and bring it in and talk about that's a Corso. Just like with the Neo, they messed the Neos up due to the fact of breeding like that, man. They messed them up. And you messing up the Corso too. So, yo, like, again, you guys want to breed into the stuff? You don't want to take heed of what I'm saying? Do you? That's my thing. Do you? Do you? It's understandable. I don't really care. I'm going to do it my way, and that's that. Again, I'm still going to try to educate people the proper way, and that's that. Stop telling people, don't listen to that guy. That guy doesn't know what he's talking about. And then a lot of you are recycling what the hell I'm saying. That's foul. Come on, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, for real, for real. Since I don't know what I'm talking about. Since I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm going to say this blatantly, I guess Flavio Bruno, the veterinarian, the historian of the damn breed, he don't know what he talking about either. And them other guys that wrote the articles that I brung forward and bring it to you in English, I guess they don't know what they talking about. I think, Mike Satilli Sr., he don't know what the hell he was doing either, right? And also, too, one of the best breeders in America, one of the best breeders and one of the longest ongoing breeders is Derek Masto. I guess he don't know what he talking about either. A lot of you mentors should be ashamed of yourself because, yo, you took him matter of fact, he was your mentor and then you deviated. And now you're in the position that you're in. Hold on for a second.